Hornets trail by 8. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, Jones. Back to Miller. Pass to Nembhard. Kicks it out to Jones. Miller outside, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's P. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Jacks up a 3. Miller grabs the miss.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
To the paint. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw tonight. That one drops. He ties it up. 43 seconds left in the first. Inside. He no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
To the inside. Whitehead. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Miller dishes to Young. Count it.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the middle. Here's P. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Here's Miller. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Miller's got 8 points.
And that's a great piece of work. He got it in! Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 3. From Target Center, back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Minnesota.
They've placed an emphasis on beating up that offensive glass, and it's paying off with all of these second chance buckets.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, he, in the last game against Phoenix, was outstanding. He added 29 points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. He was a jack of all trades for them. He helped them out in every facet of the game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Mann. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Alexandris. Charlotte no good that time either.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left them no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Smith against Clark. Smith in the posts. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. In second, the Hornets.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the three.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bitadze's checked in. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Pass to man. He kicks it to Smith. And the pass to Myers. Back to Smith. 4 on the clock. And the Hornets miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Pete. He's got 20. Goes back up. 1:51 left to play here in the half. And another shot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hornets trail by 15. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing to the strengths of your best players. Melo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open.
So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in command with the
Guys, the first half with the score. Your Timberwolves 36, the Hornets 20.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from P in this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
James is out there with Clark. Then it's P, and it's Powers in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Smith, the pass to Young. Myers, he's covered by Clark. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
To the left side wing. P, no good.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. and neither can he.
And the shot goes in. That's now 22 points for Pete.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Pete. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Releases from 15. The Hornets pull it in.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Minnesota leading by 18. LeBron passes to Pete. No good on the 3.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And it's Smith missing.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
P with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Young, and Young with the stuff.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Out left to the wing. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's P. No good from outside.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes. Timberwolves
The
foul.
Hornets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Team foul.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Miller. And it's Nembhard in at the 3 spot. Stripped it away. Here's P. And that one drops for him. P's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Minnesota. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Minnesota. Both free throws good for Miller.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Knocks it loose. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?